Welcome back. With me today, I have Desiree from our Ray White Atlanta office. Desiree heads up our sales team and has been with the company 5 years, and she's made the effort to come all the way out here to Australia to experience how Ray White, Surfers Paradise and the Ray White Group sell real estate just for our own benefits and so on. So it is a thrill for Andrew and I to have Desiree here. So Desiree, welcome to Australia. Welcome to the Ray White Group. If I was an investor buying today in America and had a 5 to 10 year plan, do you see really strong growth, or you see population growth, jobs? I understand from speaking to Sandy Moore, the CEO, that Atlanta's the #1 growth center for employment in America.
Yes, and we are doing quite a bit of things to encourage outside activities. There's something called the Beltline that is blowing up. I mean, if you have a home near the Beltline, you have struck gold. I mean, it's really, really good. It's an old railroad way, so it's flat. So you got people walking, jogging, walking their dogs, eating out, watching people watching basically. So, I mean, we have a lot of stuff happening in Atlanta, so the growth is there.
You've got your midterm elections coming up. Is that going to have the Democrats could get a little power? Is that going to slow the economy down at all?
Absolutely not.
And it's basically because, you're creating great jobs and
Creating
America's
great
back
jobs.
in the scene.
Yes, and the dollar is still strong, so there's lots happening, and I don't see a change happening anytime soon.
Yeah, and tell me, just to sum it up, I won't ask this question. How's Donald?
Donald's great.
How's
Which
Donald?
Donald Duck or Donald? Which one you want?
Not Donald Duck. How's Donald Trump?
What you see in the media, I mean, the media is only going to show you what they want you to see, but I don't think we are frightened by Donald Trump. I think it's working for us.
Is he really appealing to middle America?
I don't think so.
He's not. Is he appealing to anyone?
Well, because I don't know him personally, I'm not quite affected by him, but it is what it is.
Fantastic, so.
I'll just keep it going.
But she's a class act, so she's got to keep him in.
Yeah. No, it's hilarious, but I think we're going to get there.
But will the Democrats come in and take control of the Senate?
Possibly. I mean, that's what I've been hearing.
Donald's approval rating is climbing. Has he got a chance for re-election?
No.
Okay. Keep filming.
I don't.
Okay, so who's on the horizon as a leader of the Western world?
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama. Wow. Okay. So these are, for an investor wanting to put money in America, they take all this into account. Because we're here in Australia and people are in New Zealand or China or wherever, and that's their money.
Yes.
They want the security to know, okay, I'm going to TT it to another country, to some company I don't know. And there's a lot of trust factors there. And I know the Ray White name and brand really give them confidence, but they look for all these signs. Who's the leader? How's the economy? How's the US dollar?
They do.
And are they the questions you get asked by investors?
Yes, but the numbers are there. In terms of what we're doing, nothing really has changed. It's the media that is showing you the bad side of things, but I don't believe that's the case.
And people get scared of, crime and
Yes.
things. But for an investor and we are a perfect example, you take fear off the table and just do it. Mm-hmm. Because if you're with a trusted company and somebody who knows their stuff like you do,
Yep.
I mean, you can't really go wrong. Our investments have escalated significantly, but you actually have to have a go. Where can you buy in Australia something for 120 or 30 US? I remember ours was 111 when we first purchased it. And that's back in 2014. Today, she's worth close to the 200,000 mark, if not more. And, you know, where can you do that in Australia for a small investment? I mean, if I was in Sydney, it'd be 700 or 800 or $1 million. On the Gold Coast, it'd be 400,000 or 500,000 plus. Melbourne would be a similar scenario. So, you know, price point, as you said earlier today, is a significant advantage for investors. Because you don't have to be wealthy. You just have to have a reasonable amount in your super fund. You might team up with a number of people. I know that we've got a group in Sydney who've now bought 4 as a consortium. So there's ways of skinning the cat, so to speak.
Absolutely.
And you get somebody, besides Australians, where are the other buyers coming from?
We have a strong hold in the Asian market and European market that are coming to Atlanta to purchase. There's tons of growth happening as wherever you drive in Atlanta. You see a new high-rise happening, modern townhomes happening. So there's a lot of encouragement to purchase as you just see the growth. And you don't want to miss that train.
Okay, well, it's been a wonderful experience to interview you because this is a first. You know, Andrew and I have been here 29 years, and where, you know, when I tell people that we've got an office in America, they just look at you and think, are you serious? So for you to come out and for all the team here to see that's actually feel and touch, it's fantastic. So it's for Andrew and I, it's been a wonderful experience. Tell me, what will you take home about Ray White, the Gold Coast, Australia? I believe you've been to Sydney now. What are some of the memories you're going to take home?
The corporate feel, everybody is warm here, personable, which is great. That's sometimes unheard of in the States. Just seeing for myself what the corporation has to offer. I mean, the offices are wonderful. Everyone dresses nice. It just gives you the feeling that we're on the right track. People understand what's happening, and they enjoy being here.
Yeah, it must give you great confidence to go back to Atlanta and see the other team members. I understand we've got about a dozen.
We have to have a field trip. Everybody has to come over and see how it
But it must give you great confidence to know that, you know, this is a massive company, Ray White, tremendous history, and we're here for the long haul. You know, one of the White members said this is a stepping stone into America for Ray White. And we do have big plans for the future in America. We want to go into other states. We want to expand. So Ray White Atlanta will go down like the shed at in Crow's Nest as, you know, a landmark office. So, and thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. And we've loved having you here.
Sure. Thanks for having me.